You're good to go.
All right, call the meeting to order of the Civil Service Commission, the City of College Place at 12:03 p.m. on November 12th, 2020.
You're good to go.
All right, has everybody looked at the consent agenda?
Lisa, we have public comment on there this time. I didn't remember to remove it, so should we do anything with that?
You should offer that. I have not had anybody make arrangements to make comments, so there are none.
There are no, okay, sorry about that.
Nope, I snuck it in on you.
I just zipped through it. Okay.
All right.
Do we approve the consent agenda or do we go through each thing? It seems like we approve it at the end. There we go. Okay.
The whole thing, yeah.
Shall we take a look at the?
So what you do is you note the items that are on it, and then you approve them all in one motion.
Okay.
So we have the minutes. And here's the payroll, which was in your guys' packet, or, you know,
Right.
in the link.
Mhm.
Payroll's in there. And then the agenda for today.
Right. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Motion.
Bill, you're gonna have to read what I have highlighted there on the screen.
Okay, do what?
Read what I have highlighted there on the screen, the actual motion.
Okay. Motion to approve the consent agenda, which includes the agenda for November from October 8th, 2020, and payroll from October 2020.
Thank you. A second?
A second, Maitland?
Okay. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All right, thanks, guys.
Moving along to the regular agenda. Sean, take it
Okay.
over.
All right. So first off, we have to review and certify the entry-level police officer eligibility list.
Mhm.
So some time ago, we approved the testing schedule.
Right.
So in early October, we held oral board interviews for any entry-level police officers who had passed the written and the physical ability test through public safety
Mhm.
testing. We offered them the opportunity to apply. Anybody that applied, we went ahead and put through an oral board interview. And then here we have the eligibility list, the full eligibility list in order of scores. And then here we have the list that would go to the chief if it's approved, letting him know that these were the top three. Once we send them to him, we send them in alphabetical order.
Mhm.
These are the three candidates for the police officer position that he can interview.
Excuse me. Any questions or comments on that?
And then I have one more thing. If you guys, when you guys are logged in, I'm not logged in right now because it's public, but when you guys log in, if you go down to administrative, you can see the actual scores, individual based upon the written and the different sections of the testing.
And we go down where?
If you're logged into your board docs, it's down lower and it says administrative.
Okay.
And it'll just have another link just like this with all the
right.
individual section scores. So
That's the question I had, was how many took the tests and didn't pass?
we didn't have any this time that didn't pass.
Wow, very good.
Yep, and I think we had 13. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
When I saw that, how many there were that passed, I thought, wow, this is good.
Yeah,
Doing a good job, you guys.
we had a good group.
All right.
So if somebody is ready and you don't have any more questions, there's the motion.
Wait for Bill to say something.
Yeah.
No,
All
I'm
right.
good. I'm good.
Okay, motion to certify the entry-level police officer eligibility list and forward the top three candidates to police chief.
Second?
Second.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Okay, moving right along.
Okay.
3.02.
Yep, same thing again for a lateral eligibility list.
Mhm.
The laterals don't have to go through public safety testing as long as they meet the lateral requirements. The only thing they have to do is go through an oral board interview and then a physical ability test. So it's not very often that we have a lateral apply. We did have one lateral apply. So, and he passed. Here is the list from me to you, the eligibility list certifying that he did everything he needed to do. And then here is the list that will be sent to the chief, letting him know the certified eligible that he could interview.
Okay,
And I know you guys have asked in the past if because we have the rule of 3,
yes.
we send the top 3, and we've looked into that, and it's okay to send just one if we'd like. So.
All right.
And then same thing here, the section scores are at the bottom in the administrative.
Is there a motion?
Yeah, motion to certify the lateral level police officer eligibility list and forward the candidate to the police chief.
Second,
Second.
all in favor, say aye.
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 Question?
Yes?
Okay, do we know where he lateraled from?
Yes. Duval.
Where from?
Duval, I believe.
From where?
Duval.
The ball?
All right. And this
You want me to go?
303 is that one that we talked about last month, that she wanted to go part-time?
Yep, and I just want you guys to know that's our plan and make sure you approve of it before we move forward. She's been through all the testing. She's worked for us for well over a year and is increasing her family size and would like to have a part-time position. So since we have that available, I didn't see anything in our rules that would prevent us from just transferring her to that, but I wanted to kind of get it on record. So
Right,
if
right.
everybody is good with that, then there's the motion for that. And does anybody have any questions about that?
Any questions? It's nice to have people who wants to transfer both directions, up and down.
Instead of just leave. When you get a good one, you don't want them to leave.
Right, right. Okay, a motion, please.
Motion to approve the allowing the current full-time police records clerk to transfer to the part-time police records clerk position.
Second,
Second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Very good.
Okay. Want me to keep going, Commissioner Higgins? I'm on a roll.
Yes, you are.
All righty. Last one in the action items. Since our part-time police records clerk, our full-time police records clerk would like to move to the part-time position, we needed to fill that full-time position, and our eligibility list had expired, so we had to run a round of testing, which involved, you guys approved the testing process, but as a review, it involved our office skills testing, which included Word, filing, typing, and some customer service skills. We had 72 applicants. We pushed 51. Yeah, we pushed 51 through. We did them one at a time, and they came out of the chambers, did the office skills testing because we couldn't gather them together as a group.
Right.
Yeah, it went really smooth. Desiree helped me set it up. We've just proctored it to where we could just watch from our computer screen and continue to work. And anyway, so that took about 2.5 weeks.
That's a lot of work. Thank you.
And then we just finished up the oral board interviews.
Uh-huh.
And our records clerk supervisor here was on the panel, and then the current records clerk, and then Patty from the city of Walla Walla, she's their records clerk supervisor. She helped us. And then one of our sergeants was on the panel as well. So we interviewed, we set it up when you guys approved the testing that only the top 12 candidates, thank goodness. I don't know how I would have interviewed 51 of them. That we would only interview the top 12 candidates who placed the top 12 in the office skills testing and passed the criminal history. So here's the letter to you guys from me letting you know that these 12 candidates have passed and are now eligible to be on the eligibility list. And then we have the notice that will go to the chief of the top 3, same thing, alphabetical order to him, that he can interview for the position.
Okay, lots of work. Thank you.
It's been a busy month.
All right.
Oh, so if anybody doesn't have any, there's a questions, or I'm happy to take, or here's the motion, but I'm happy to take questions
Yeah.
if anybody has them.
Any questions? Doesn't sound like it.
Okay, so
How you-
motion
Okay.
to certify the police records clerk eligibility list and forward the top 3 candidates to the police chief.
Second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Okay.
Sean,
Moving on.
can I interrupt for one moment?
Uh-oh,
Sure.
yeah.
I think there's and I don't honestly know if it matters. I just want to clarify. There's a spelling error in one of the names on that.
Okay, which one?
The hold on the list that you gave me for the interviews, it was Holt, H-O-L-T.
Mm-hmm.
Is that, which is correct? Oh, it's correct on there. It's not correct on the one that goes to the chief.
Oh, well, let's take a look at that. Hold.
Hey, very good.
So do we need to have some sort of a motion to fix it, or what do you want me to do?
Maybe just put in the minutes
think-
that was a mistake and it should be H-O-L-T.
I think that's probably, just make sure that in the minutes note that the letter needs to say H-O-L-T, and that will be the one that goes through for signatures.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Guess it's a good thing I didn't take that typing test.
Blame it on spell check, okay?
Yeah, except for they both work, hold and hold. All right, thanks, Lisa.
Yeah. Mhm. All right, moving on.
Okay, do you want me to go?
Yes.
Okay, so this is just the report and discussion section. I just wanted to report to you that if you recall, we recently certified an eligible list for firefighters. And after completing everything with pre-employment and all that, we ended up hiring Emily Downs. She started on October 26th. She had been a volunteer with the College Place Fire Department since early 2019, and we're happy to have her. So
Good.
yeah,
Yeah. Good.
so that was all I had on that. I just, all of our work isn't for nothing.
Yeah. It's not just lists, huh?
Yep.
Oh, good job. Thanks, Sean.
All right.
Okay, on to 4.02.
Okay, so I just wanted to give a time if anybody had anything that they had from the civil service conference that we all attended, if anybody had anything that they wanted to chat about or any thoughts.
I was hoping that we could have copies of the slides or something. There was something that they kept saying they'd send as handouts. And I'd like to look through some of it again and just see if I understood it correctly, just stuff like that.
Okay, I got those. So I will print them off and get them to you. Does that work?
Oh, you don't have to print them. If you can send an electronic file,
You're
that
good
would
with
be
that?
great.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it. I really did.
It was good information. It was good.
It was very good. And I was just wondering, you know, as the commissioners, what is our liability? Do we have coverage? Are we bonded for any litigation that might come our way?
I don't know the answer to that.
Fortunately, I hope it's nothing we have to be concerned with, but I guess nowadays we always have to think about it.
You know, I know the city liability insurance covers different things like that. So let me do a little bit of research and then I'll report back at our next meeting.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Sean, when my computer crashed, I lost that electronic email you sent me on the conference. I was wondering if you could put it back on the screen for me.
Yeah, I'll send it to your new email.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I lost.
Roger, would you like it as well, or did you get it?
Go ahead and send that to me.
Look at that, all the way around. Okay.
And Lisa, you sent out the email of going through the RCWs and everything about 2-3 months ago. It was before the conference, and I started going through it and didn't finish it, and now I can't find it anywhere.
At least that's
Stop laughing.
Probably for the public records.
Yes, public record.
I will send that back out.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I was cleaning my email, and naturally.
Joanne, you don't make me feel bad now because I lost mine too.
You were waiting for me to admit it, huh?
And I'm keeping quiet.
Yeah. Smart one.
Oh, well, I really enjoyed that conference. So I don't know what you'll do with it another time, but it seems like it's information that we need to keep reviewing to make sure we're headed in the right direction.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It was awesome that they offered it remotely this time so that you guys could participate. So
yeah. Well, thank you everybody for participating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Last one. If nobody has anything else on that one.
Nope.
Okay.
Are we ready to adjourn?
We have the last one. Is there anybody has anything else? Any other business?
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
They look hungry. I think they're ready to adjourn.
All right. Somebody want to make a motion?
Roger, make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Thank you.
At 12:21?
Wow, did well.
It was a long one. Do I have a second though?
Second.
Okay.
Great.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Good.
All right, you guys.
Much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. We'll see you
All
later.
right.
Merry Christmas, huh?
Yeah.